Exercise 14.1, question number 10. In a retail market, fruit vendors were selling mangoes kept in packing boxes. These boxes contains varying number of mangoes. The following was the distribution of mangoes according to the number of boxes. Number of mangoes. Number of mangoes. Number of mangoes. Student, it is not a continuous class interval. First of all, we will convert into continuous class interval. 50 to 52, 50 to 52.
Sir, in both the columns you have written number of mangoes and number of mangoes. There should be number of box in one column.
Student, I will first of all I will convert into continuous class interval. Continuous class interval. Now it is 53 to 55. 53 to 55. And next one is your 56 to 58. 56 to 58. And next is your 59 to 61. 59 to 61. And after that 62 to 64. Friends, you are observing here that it is 52. 52. First class interval upper limit is 52. Second class interval lower limit is 53. First class interval upper limit should be equal to second class interval lower limit should be equal. That will be continuous class interval. But here we are observing that in first class interval upper limit is 52 and in second class interval lower limit is 53. It is continuous class interval or not?
No, sir.
Yes.
No, sir.
First of all, we will convert into continuous class interval. So, what is the rule to convert the into a continuous class interval? We will take lower limit of second class interval.
Continuous class interval is also sometimes known as inclusive class interval.
Yes, students. Students, lower limit of first class interval, that is 53. Upper limit of first class interval, that is 52 divided by 2. 53 minus 52. It is the lower limit of second class interval. It is upper limit of first class interval. 53 minus 52 divided by 2, that is 1 by 2, and it becomes 0.5. It becomes 0.5. Any doubt, any problems?
No, sir.
Students, we will take
No, sir.
53, that is lower limit of second class interval. 52, upper limit of first class interval divided by 2. 53 minus 52, 53 minus 52, that is 1 by 2, that is equal to 0.5. 0.5. 0.5. Student, we have to find out 0.5.
So we will subtract it from the lower limit and add it in the upper limit.
Yes. Question number 5. Your number of mangoes.
Sir, you are not audible clearly.
Okay. Now clear?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, sir.
This is number of mangoes. The class interval is 50 to 52, 50 to 52, 53 to 55, and 56 to 58, 59 to 61, and 62 to 64. Now student, what is the difference between lower limit of second class interval and upper limit of first class interval divided by 2? 53 minus 52 divided by 2, that is 0.5.
0.5. Yes.
To make it continuous class interval, we will subtract 0.5 from lower limits. Subtract 0.5 from lower limit, that is 49.5, and add 0.5 to upper limit, that is 52.5. Any doubt, any problems?
It will be 80.
Now subtract 0.5 from 53, that it becomes 52.5.
Answer say cycle will follow till the end, so that all the means the class will become continuous.
Yes. Subtract 0.5 from lower limit and add 0.5 to upper limits. Yeah. Question number 5. That is number of mangoes it is also number of mangoes now number of mangoes given is 50 to 52. Next is of 53 to 55, 56 to 58, 59 to 61, and 62 to 64. Now your continuous class interval becomes 49.5 to 52.5. We will subtract 0.5 from lower limit. 50 minus 0.5, it becomes 49.5. 52 plus 0.5, it becomes 52.5. Now 52.5 to 50, 55.5 and 55.5 to 58.5, 58.5, 61.5 and 61.5 to 64.5. Your frequency given is in the questions. Its frequency is 15110, 15110, 135,
115 and 25.
115 and 25. Now student, from which method do you want to solve this question? Direct method?
Sir, solved by direct method.
Sir, direct.
It become very lengthy if you will solve it by direct method. Calculation will be
So, Echelon method.
yes. Which method?
Sir, solved by direct method.
Assume
Yes.
Yes.
By which method?
Assume method.
Assumed mean method.
Yes, assume.
Sir,
Student, first of all, we will find out class mark.
Dr. Raj solved by direct method.
Class mark. Then it becomes 51. 51.
51,
And class size is your 3. Class size your 3. So it becomes 51 plus 3, that is 54. 54 plus 3, 57. 57 plus 3,
then
60
60,
and 63. Any doubt, any problems?
No, sir.
Now we consider it A. DI. DI is XI minus A. Next is your FI into DI. What is A? DI. XI minus A. A is 51. That is 0. 54 minus 51. It becomes 3, 6, 9 and 12. Am I right or wrong?
You're right, sir.
Now
Right.
find out the Fi into Di, product of Fi and Di. 15 into 0, 0. That is 330. Next is your
Then
6 5s are 30. 6 5s are 30. 3. 13 6s are 78. 78 or 3. 81.
81.
9 5s are 45. 4 carry, 9 ones are 9. 9 or 4. 13. 1 carry, 9 ones are 9 or 1 10. Now students, 12 5s are 60. 6 carry, 12 2s are 24. 24 or 6 300. Students, sigma FIDI is added. Find out the sigma FIDI. Sigma FI,
25, sir.
sigma FIDI. Sigma FI is
2475.
and sigma 2475 sigma FIDI.
No, sir.
Yes.
So, यही आएगा.
2475.
इसका.
Sigma of Fi is 400 and 2475 is sir.
Okay.
Sir, sigma FID is 2475.
And that is 400.
Yes, sir.
Now mean by assumed mean method. Assumed mean method. Assumed mean method. What is the formula? A plus sigma fi di sigma fi. Now what is the mean? What is A? A is 51. Yes, 51.
Yes, sir.
Plus sigma fi di 2475 divided by 400.
If divided by 400.
Okay, students. Now 4 8 is 40. 4 5 5 8 is 40. 0 5 4 is 20. 5 4 is 20. 5 9 is 45. 2 5 5 is 25. And out any problems?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
5 16 is 80. 5 9 is 45. And 5 9 is 45. It becomes 51 plus 99 by 16. X bar. 69 divided by 16. 59 divided by 16. 16 5 is 80. 16 6 is 96. Sorry. 16 6 is 96. 3 16 1 is 16. That is your 40. 6 point
7.1.
6 point 6.18. That becomes 57.8. Please check the answer. 57.
Sir, 187.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
187.
57.8.
Sir, very now, we will get 7.9. 57.19.
Okay, 6.19. It means 6.19 and it becomes 57.19. Any doubt, any problems?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Okay, student, do it fast. Do it fast.
Sir, done.
Now question number 7. Question number 7.
Done.
Okay, student, question number 7. Are you done?
Yes, sir.
Question number 7. To find out the concentration of sulfur dioxide, sulfur SO2, sulfur dioxide in the air in parts per million, the data was collected for 30 localities in certain city and is presented below. Concentration of SO2. Question number 7. Concentration of SO2 in parts per million. That is frequency. This is your frequency. 0.00 to 0.04. Frequency is 4. 0.04 to 0.08. Frequency is 9. 0.08 to 0.12. Frequency is 9. Again 9. And 0.12 to 0.16. Frequency is 2. 0.16 to 0.20. Frequency is 4.
4.
0.20 to 0.24. Your frequency is 2. Now student, as you know that in median, in mean, we first of all we will find out the class mark. Class mark. The class mark will be 0.02. 0.02. Next will be your 0.06. Yes? Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
Right, sir. 0.1.
0.1?
Next.
0.10. 0.1 or 0.20? 0.18.
Yes, sir. 0.18.
0.18 and it becomes 0.22. Any doubt, any problems?
No, sir.
No, sir.
By which method do you want to solve this question?
So by direct method.
Right method?
Direct.
Direct?
Direct method.
Okay, student.
Direct.
In direct method, next step will be your Fi into Xi. 4 into 0.02, 0.08,
0.0.
9 into 0.06, 0.54, 0.90, 0.2028, 18 for the 72, 0.72 and 0.44. What is your frequency? Sigma Fi. Sigma Fi that is given
30.
30. Sigma Fi that is given 30. And sigma Fi Xi that is given. Now what will be? Add all the values and find out sigma Fi Xi. Student, do it fast.
4.96.
2.96. 2.96. Now we have to find out the mean by direct method. Mean by direct method. Direct method. Direct method. What is the formula? Mean sigma Fi Xi divided by sigma Fi.
upon sigma Fi.
2.96 divided by 30. 2.96 divided by 30.
So like some questions where it is not being mentioned that we have to find the direct method or step deviations, we can find it by any now.
Yes, any method. If it is written on particular method, that is direct method, assumed mean method, step deviation method, you have to follow that method. If it is not written, you can apply any method. 2.96 divided by 30. 0.0 that is 270. 6 and 9. चेक किया मैम क्या हुआ ये
So we get 3.99.
3 point
So it would be 0.098.
0.098
No, sir, 0.99, sir.
0.099
No, sir, 0.5. Sir, round off.
0.98.
0.099 होगा ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So it will, if we will round off, then 0.099 and 0.98 simple.
Okay, okay. Any doubt, any problems?
No, sir.